As a generation, an overwhelming majority of us have developed a victim complex and an underlying utopianism belief. And this is the belief that life should be perfectly fair and idealistic. And so, whenever something does not go the way we intended, or does not result in a positive outcome, we throw blame on something or somebody else instead of just taking responsibility for it. Maybe we have all developed this illogical and childish way of thinking because of how social media portrays everyone's life as perfect, and so we seek and believe that we are entitled to the same. But frankly, the reason why we have this underlying belief is irrelevant, because the fact of the matter is that a lot of us already have developed this way of thinking, whether we are consciously aware of it or not. The reason that a utopianism belief is harmful and causes us to victimize ourselves is when we approach life with this belief that life should be fair, it means any negative or bad parts of our lives become highlighted in our mind. And so we start to feel overwhelmed by all these unfair things happening to us that we look to ease our conscience by passing blame to convince ourselves that it's out of our hands or that it's not our fault or responsibility. This can be seen occurring in many people's behaviors, such as saying, I failed because my teachers are bad at teaching, or I'm a nice guy, but no one will date me because they're all superficial and only care about looks. And some of us even take it as far that we convince ourselves that we have some form of mental illness just to protect the idea that we are the victim and it's not our fault. And maybe, on the off chance that all of those are the case, maybe your teacher is terrible at teaching, maybe everyone you wanted to date has been superficial, and maybe you do have depression or anxiety or whatever other mental illness. But guess what? It does not matter. Life is unfair. It's not supposed to be fair. It's supposed to be different to how everybody else experiences it. Because there's millions of people experiencing similar problems to you, and there's millions of people experiencing worse than you, and there's millions of people who do not have any of the problems you're experiencing, and life is going exactly how they want it to. And so, instead of getting caught up in how life is treating you in an unfair way, go study. Go improve on how you look by going to the gym and eating healthy. Go to therapy and work with a professional, or teach yourself to view everything more positively through gratitude. None of us are entitled to a life that is fair, and if we spend our time complaining and victimizing ourselves instead of looking to improve ourselves and our life, then we will never break free from all that negativity occurring in our life. It's not about having the perfect life. It's about learning to make the most out of what you are given and your situation.